America's review, to be honest. This show was so ridiculous. We had some good matches. We had some bad matches. I think I predicted every outcome except for one. We had a surprise return, or two surprise returns that I'll get to at the end. It was just ridiculous. If I could describe SummerSlam, I think I would call it a roller coaster. It started off good, it went down, then back up, then down, then back up, and then it ended up here. It didn't go down. It just stayed, at a standstill. That's how it ended. I don't know. But this is my SummerSlam review. I'm going to try to go into this positively and try to just put all my thoughts into this video, because I'm thinking a lot of shit right now. First thought I'm thinking, why is this show 5 hours? Okay, the main card was 4 hours. You count the pre-show, which a lot of people watch because they feel like they're gonna miss something. It's 5 hours. This show does not need to be that long. Yeah, you could say AEW goes 4.5, but they got 4 pay-per-views a year. WWE has 13 pay-per-views a year. And WrestleMania is 2 days. Why do we need to make this show 5 hours? There was 10 matches on this show, 3 of which you could have cut out. There did not need to be this many matches. And that was partly why the show was up and down. They had too much filler shit that nobody cared about. I don't know. Let's get into the card. If you don't know my reviews by now, go over the card, go over the matches, let you know what I think. But we had on the pre-show Biggie versus Baron Corbin for Biggie's Money in the Bank, I think. I don't know. This was a decent match, and then about 6 minutes, they had a guest announcer that won a TikTok competition. She did pretty good. I didn't write down her name, but she was good. Big E got some offense to start. Then Baron Corbin just took control. He hit the deep 6 for a near fall. Then they did his thing there. Baron went for the briefcase on the outside. Big E chased him around the ring. They got back in the ring. And, Big E put Baron Corbin on the apron. Did his spear to the outside. Almost killed himself. Got him back in the ring and hit the big ending for the 3. He got his briefcase back. Decent match. It was good for the pre-show. It is what it is. The main SummerSlam opened up with RK Bro, Randy Orton, Matt Riddle versus AJ Styles and Omos for the Raw Tag Team titles. This was a good opener. Styles hit a nice DDT, assisted by Omos on Riddle. That was pretty good. They took control of Riddle for a couple minutes. Then, Orton made a hot tag. He hit the middle rope DDT for a near fall. Riddle sent Omos to the steel post. And, Randy hit an RKO for the win. It was a good opener, good match. I didn't mind it. The next match I minded, it was Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss. I don't know why they didn't put this on the pre-show, but this should not have been on the main card. So this match was bad. Eva Marie moved around like she was in quicksand. Has she improved at all in like 3 years since she was gone? So, Eva Marie, I guess knocked down Alexa. She went to the corner where Alexa's doll was. She took the doll, smacked it around, and then smacked Alexa with the doll. Alexa got fired up, pissed off. She went crazy. She went up to the top for Twisted Bliss. She missed. And then, she hit Eva Marie with a DDT for the win. After the match, Dewdrop got on the mic and she said, and your loser is Eva Marie. She took Eva's coat and went to the back. Bullshit. Should have been on the pre-show. Next match is Damian Priest versus Sheamus for the U.S. title. I thought this was a good match. I thought the match on Raw a couple weeks ago was better, but I did think this was a good match. Priest hit a senton to the outside that he barely... Alright, my dog moved the camera. So, what was I saying? Priest hit a senton that she barely hit Sheamus. Priest's foot cracked Sheamus in the head. Priest looked like he hurt his hip. He fell hard on his hip. He was selling that for a lot of the match. Sheamus took control for a while. Priest hit a top rope heel kick, spinning heel kick. That looked pretty good. Priest hit a choke slam. That looked good. Sheamus, they did a spot there. Priest he jumped on the middle rope to hit some kind of springboard. And Sheamus hit him with like a brogue kind of knees, like a pump knee. That looked like a bitch to take. Sheamus put Priest in a heel hook, and then Priest ripped off Sheamus' mask to protect his nose. So Sheamus kicked him in the face with a roundhouse and gave him the Reckoning, the Crossroads, his finish. So the new U.S. champ, Damian Priest. I'm pretty sure I predicted everything up to this point. I predicted RK Bro to win, Alexa Bliss to win, Damian Priest to win. Alright, SmackDown titles, the Mysterios versus the Usos. Again, this was another match, good match. It started fast. Dominic hit the three amigos, and then Dominic went for a splash off the corner like Eddie does, but Jimmy tossed Dominic off the ring post. So they worked on Dominic for a little while. Jay, I think, hit this mean-looking uppercut on Dominic. Then he tried to go for the three amigos. He was taunting the crowd. And then on the third amigo, he got blocked. Dominic makes the hot tag to Ray. Ray hit a springboard. And then he went for another springboard into a super kick. And Jay hit a splash for a 2 count. That looked good. Ray hit the 619. He went for the frog splash, but it was blocked. The Usos hit the double super kick and the splash for the win. So the Usos retained. Again, like I predicted. So far, we had good matches. Okay matches, aside from Eva. But here's where things, for me, went down. So we had Rick Boots. He played Nakamura to the ring, and they danced like maroons with Pat McAfee, however you say it. This did not need to be on the show. It was funny, but that was just on the show. Then we had the SmackDown Women's title match. It was supposed to be Bianca Bel-Air versus Sasha Banks. Bianca Belair comes out, and we get an announcement that Sasha Banks isn't there. So like I said in my predictions, it's been speculated that this match is not going to happen. And we thought, Sasha was there on SmackDown, everything was good. For whatever reason, she wasn't there. So that was a letdown. That's like, okay, it's not gonna happen. Then Carmella's music hits. Carmella comes out, and everybody thinks Carmella's gonna get another match for like the 6th time. So I'm in my chair sitting back. I'm like, why? What are we doing? What's going on? So the bell is about to ring, and Becky Lynch's music plays. The man has returned, and Becky comes out. Great moment, great pop. Her and Bianca stare down. Then Becky takes care of Carmella. She throws Carmella into the steel steps. Becky gets back in the ring. Stare down. Great moment. Becky grabs a mic and wants a match. Says she's ready for a match. And Bianca's just shocked. Bianca, from the minute Becky came out, Bianca is marking out in the ring. Her face lit up. She was jumping up and down, clapping. Yay! Becky's back. She was marking out like everybody else. So Becky asks for a match, and Bianca agrees. Becky goes to, the bell rings. Becky puts her hand out. Bianca goes to shake her hand. Becky hits her with an elbow and a rock bottom, and gets the 3 count. Gets the 3 count. Bianca loses the belt in 3 seconds. Now you could say yes. Maybe she was starstruck. And yes, Bianca technically is still a rookie. She's gonna make mistakes. But why did you do that to Bianca? Why did you end her title reign like that? Make her look like a maroon in 3 seconds. And I guarantee this is what they wanted. They wanted Becky to return and make it look like Bianca was starstruck. She made a rookie mistake accepting the match, and she lost. But Becky's a fan favorite. Bianca's a fan favorite. Why did you end the title shot like that? Her title reign like that? It's just ridiculous. If it were me, I would have just ended it with a stare down and have Becky say, I'm coming for your title. That's it. Why make her beat Bianca like that? I don't know. So that brought the move down, laid it down. I'm happy Becky's back, but they had her beat Bianca for no reason. Just build up for a match at Survivor Series, maybe. I don't know. So, they brought out 2 Olympians who I guess are signed with WWE. They're trying to become wrestlers. I didn't write down the name. No disrespect to them. I honestly didn't care. Then it was Jinder Mahal versus Drew McIntyre. I didn't care. I went upstairs. I came down. Drew won, assuming with a claymore. Then he fought him off with a sword. I didn't care. Next match was the Raw Women's title. Charlotte versus Ria Ripley versus Nikki Ash. This was a good match, but it took me a while to get into this match. And I mean a while. I like the beginning sequence with them. They try to go for each other's finisher, all 3, and they were blocking them. I like that. Rhea and Charlotte had a nice back and forth in the ring while Nikki was on the outside. Rhea hit a nice double German to Charlotte and Nikki. That looked pretty cool. Nikki hit a crossbody to the outside. Charlotte hit a backdrop over the ropes. Then she hit a corkscrew that looked like a bitch for Nikki, because she landed between Rhea and the barricade. That looked like a bitch. Nikki went for a crossbody on Charlotte. Charlotte ducked out of the way, put her in the figure 8, and won the title. Exactly how I predicted. Like I said, good match. Took me a while to get into it, but it was good. Next, probably my match of the night was Edge versus Seth Rollins. This was an excellent match. First, Seth Rollins took a while to come to the ring, and I wrote down he had a long-ass entrance, but after seeing Edge's entrance, I can't lie, because he did the Brood entrance, and I guess they had to set up the fire. He did the Brood entrance. The cameraman missed him looking out of the fire, but it's whatever. So he did the Brood entrance, went down to the middle of the ramp, and his regular theme song played. Oh, the ramp, might I add, I love that ramp. I love that it went straight and then had a turn. I love that ramp. So, this was an excellent match. Edge's neck was the story of the match. They played off his neck. They told a story. Rollins hit a good looking frog splash. Edge hit a spinning neck breaker from the top rope. Seth hit the superplex into the Falcon's arrow. This was funny. Edge hit the glam slam, which is Beth Phoenix's finisher, his life, and look, his face was marking out on commentary. Edge hit the spear to the outside. That looked cool. They took his cool spot. Their Edge went for the spear, and Rollins turned it into the pedigree for a 2 count. That was a good spot. Seth Rollins went for a corkscrew moonsault, but he landed on his feet, turned around, and Edge hit the spear for 2. Edge brought back the Educator, which is a submission, and I haven't seen that in about 15 years. And then Edge put Seth into the crossface. He had him into the crossface. Well, first, he used the Educator, turned it into the crossface. Seth didn't tap out, so then Edge was slamming Seth's face into the ring, and then he went back into the crossface, and Seth tapped out. So I wrote this on Twitter. Not the move I would have ended it on, but it was an excellent match. I loved it. My match of the night. Then we go down again. Because like I said, up, down, up, down. So the Miz comes out, the Miz and Morrison, and during the pre-show, they teased a surprise. They pulled up in a water truck, and they teased a surprise. So they come out, and they start making stupid water jokes. Dumb. So Miz is like, John, there's a surprise. John is like, I don't know. I thought you had a surprise. I don't know. And then we hear Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods comes through the kick-of-his crowd, dressed like Razor Ramon, had the vest, the toothpick, hair slicked back, the piece of hair in the front. So he comes out, he's got a jug of water on his back attached to the Super Soaker, and he has a back and forth with Miz and Morrison, and then he gets on the apron and shoots them with the water. And Miz and Morrison are selling it like Austin with the beer truck, or the McMahons with Kurt Angle's milk truck. They were selling it, taking bumps. This was ridiculous. A little water gun. And I tweeted this out. It's 11 p.m. There's 2 matches left. Why are we doing this stupidity? What is this? Next is the WWE title. Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley. Goldberg looked tired coming to the ring. He looked like he was out of breath. This was bad. Goldberg started like a running shoulder block, and then he did a couple slams. Bobby went up to the top rope. Goldberg took him and slammed him down. And I tweeted this. Goldberg is dangerous. Every time he had Bobby in the air, he almost dropped him. He almost dropped him on the slams. He almost dropped him, in the air, going from the top rope to the floor. Goldberg is dangerous. He looks in good shape. He has a good physique, but he can't lift anybody up. He can't. It's dangerous. I don't know why he keeps coming back for matches. So Bobby takes control. He works on Goldberg's knee. I think MVP hit Goldberg with the cane in the knee. Gang, Bobby takes Goldberg, slams his knee into the post 2 times. Goldberg gets back in the ring. He tries his best to get up, but the ref stops the match. Goldberg's too hurt. He can't compete. So the ref stops the match, and Bobby takes a chair and attacks Goldberg's knee with a chair. Then Goldberg's son, I think his name is Gage, comes in the ring to stop Bobby. Bobby puts him in the hurt lock and then realizes who it is and lets him go. And MVP had the best part of the match. His face was priceless. He looks at Bobby, and I don't know if he said, "That's a kid," or "That's Goldberg's kid," but his face was great. So they run out of the ring. MVP says, "Bobby's still your champ," and they end this with Goldberg looking to get revenge on Bobby for hurting his son. And I'm thinking, are they gonna have another match? Please, no. Look, if it's at Crown Jewel, let it be at Crown Jewel. I am not watching that. I skipped the last 3 Crown Jewel events. I am not watching that shit. So if they want to put it at Crown Jewel, go ahead. But I will not be watching that. Main event time. Roman Reigns versus Cena for the Universal title. This was like a typical Roman match. It starts slow. Roman plays with the crowd. He talks to the crowd, talks shit to his opponent, talks to himself, and then the match starts heating up. Near falls. Roman wins. The only thing it missed was the Usos' interference. But so the match starts. Cena was going for roll-ups. He was playing around the rings. Roman was instigating the crowd. He kept knocking down Cena. They went to the outside. He threw Cena into steps. And every time Cena tried to come back, Roman would just knock him down and instigate the crowd and talk shit. And for this time of night, at this point, it was 11:45. I did not want to see this type of match at this time of the night. I was tired. I was aggravated. I just wanted to start making this review so I can go to sleep. But, yeah, every time Cena tried to make a comeback, Roman would just knock him down. Roman, like I said, he tossed him into the steps. Cena tried to come back, knocked down. Got into the ring. Cena went for an attitude adjustment. Roman hit a DDT for 2. Roman put him into a sleeper. Again, they're already doing sleepers at 11:50 at night. So then, Cena, this is where it starts heating up. It turned into a good match from here. Cena took control, hit the 5 moves of doom, hit the F-U. I wrote down F-U in my notes instead of the AA. But he hit the attitude adjustment for a close near fall. He brought Roman outside. No, he went outside. Roman ran outside, chased him, went for a spear, but Cena got him and attitude adjustment through the table. Picked him up, put him in the ring for a close 2. Cena went up, he went for his top rope, that thing he does, the leg drop on your neck, but Roman countered it into the powerbomb for 2. Roman hit a Superman punch for 2. Cena hit a second rope attitude adjustment for 2. This was all near falls from this point on. And that's what makes it good, the near falls. But aside from that, it was a boring match, especially for the time it was at. So Roman finally hits 2 Superman punches and a spear for the win. Roman retains, as I predicted. Cena is probably leaving. He'll be back for Survivor Series, probably. So, I don't know. I like the match, or the second part of the match. It was an okay match, but it was just, I think if it was an hour earlier, I could have got into it. But like I said, it's just went way too long. 5 hours. They could have cut 3 matches off of this. So, Roman retains. He's in the ring, holding up the title, talking shit. And who returns? I'm trying to think of a clever name to call him. Brock Lesnar returns. My man walks out with a beard and a man bun. Brock Lesnar with a fucking man bun. Or not even like a man bun. He grew his hair out and he doesn't have like this. He has like mine, but coming down from the top. So it was kind of like a tail from the top. But he was just looking wild. So he comes out, confronts Roman. Paul is great. He was looking shocked. He's going crazy. He's like, no, this can't happen. And you guys know Paul and Brock's history, so this is interesting now. He's stuck between Roman and Lesnar. This is interesting. So he says, no. Roman says, not tonight. Do it on my time. And he leaves. And the show ends with Brock in the middle of the ring, posing. And Brock looks good. He looks, jacked. He looks good, aside from that hairdo. I like the beard, but that hair? Nah. That's a no. But this is definitely interesting. So, I don't know what to say about this. We had good matches. We had an excellent match. 2 shocking returns, but we just had a dumb call with Bianca. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sleep on this. This wasn't a bad show. It wasn't the worst. I guess it was a good show. It wasn't great. I don't know. Guess I would have to say good. It was definitely a predictable show, because I predicted everything on the card. But, I don't know. You guys let me know. What did you think of the show? Do you agree with me? Did you like it more than me? Did you like it less than me? Did you watch it? Do you just want to hear my review? Let me know. But leave a like if you like my review. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on your post notifications so you know when I upload. Have a nice day, guys. Peace.